I haven't a clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack Dee.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week on a visit to Newcastle upon Tyne. Sharing its latitude with Copenhagen, Newcastle is the coldest city in England. The lowest ever temperature recorded in the city centre was -8 degrees centigrade. The extreme cold sparked a spate of panic buying, and one big market clothing store immediately sold out of strapless summer dresses. Earl Grey tea was named after the 19th century northeastern politician Charles, later Earl Grey, Prime Minister in the 1830s. Of course, Earl Grey wasn't the only tea to be named after a 19th century Newcastle politician. That honour also went to the Duke of Peppermint and Sir Thomas Builders. The windscreen wiper was invented by Newcastle United supporter Gladstone Adams after he drove home from Wembley in a rainstorm following his team's FA Cup victory in 1910. Just as well he wasn't a Sunderland supporter, or he wouldn't have had windscreen wipers until 1973. Newcastle United Football Club are nicknamed the Magpies due to their distinctive black and white strip, though the nickname Magpies took on a whole new meaning during the tenure of Mike Ashley, when their only chance of acquiring silverware was to steal it. According to local superstition, 1 magpie should be greeted with a salute, 2 by doffing your hat, and 3 by spitting over your right shoulder, whereas 300 magpies should be charged with police horses. The Literary and Philosophical Society of Newcastle upon Tyne is the largest independent library outside London, housing 200,000 books and over 20,000 CDs and LPs. It's a collection rivalled only by a 16-gig iPod. The 1971 gangster thriller Get Carter was shot on location in and around Newcastle and provides a fascinating record of what the city looked like in the 1970s. To get a sense of what it might have looked like before the 70s, visit Gateshead. Researchers have discovered that the northeast has the largest density and variety of ginger hair in the world. And in Tyneside alone, there are as many as 47 shades of ginger. Coincidentally, 47 Shades of Ginger is also the title of the world's worst-selling erotic novel. Newcastle's Pink Triangle is located close to the central station and lined with small shops, salons, bars and clubs. It was named the Pink Triangle after a customer visiting the Scotswood Road suffered a particularly aggressive Brazilian wax. Let's meet the teams. On my left, Fred McCauley and Pippa Evans. And on my right, John Finnemore and Rory Bremner. And taking his place on the scoring desk next to me, please welcome our resident tree trunk in trunks, the immaculate Sven. Well, we start this week with some new additions to the Uxbridge English Dictionary. A good dictionary is essential for learning the correct use of similar terms. For example, many people don't understand the subtle difference in meaning between the words ringlet and curl. Well, ringlet refers to a lock of hair hanging in a small circle or ring, whereas curl is what Geordies used to dig out of the mines. The meanings of words are constantly changing, teams, so your suggestions, please, of any new definitions you may have spotted recently. Rory, you can start.
Decade. Ant.
Fred.
Warthogs. Our clothes.
Pippa.
Equinox. How you know there's a horse at the door?
John.
Cartoon. Geordie name for Detroit.
Crumpet. That bit between the sofa cushion and the sofa arm.
Incandescent. The way down Machu Picchu.
Fan belt. Geordie chastity device.
Kurt. What a Geordie doesn't wear in winter. Tobogganing. Going to the toilet in Newcastle.
Aerobic. Biro with bubbly ink.
Matricide. The way up your bed should be.
Embellish. Kind of like a bell.
Isolate. Should have left sooner.
Turd. Geordie amphibian.
Chagrin. Postcoital smile.
Okay, the teams are going to sing along to some well-known songs in the round called Pick-Up Song. Legendary Dire Straits frontman Mark Knopfler was raised in Blythe. In 1998, Knopfler formed a northeastern supergroup when he teamed up with Middlesbrough's Chris Rea. Sadly, the collaboration proved to be unpopular with music fans. Maybe they should have called the band Chris Straits rather than Diarrhea. Okay, teams, Sven will spin the discs and each of you should sing along to your record until Sven turns the music down. If on its return you're within a gnat's crotchet of the original, I'll be awarding points. And points mean a frankly sickening display of delusional self-aggrandizement. What do points mean? Yes, and this week's prize is the Brexiteers' most hated salad ingredient. It's this romaine lettuce. John Finnemore, you're to start. I'd like you to accompany Neil Tennant, born in North Shields, and his Pet Shop Boys, singing Go West.
Together, we will go our way.
Together.
We will leave someday.
Together.
Your hand in my hands.
Together.
We will make our plans.
Together.
We will fly so high.
Together.
Tell our friends goodbye.
Together.
We will start life new.
Together.
This is what we'll do.
Go West!
Life is peaceful there.
Go West!
In the open air.
Go West!
Where the skies are blue.
Go West!
Pretty good. Came in on time, didn't he? You did very well there. I mean, you got the St John's Ambulance Brigade worried, but... OK, you're next. Rory Bremner, I'd like you to accompany Gateshead-born Alex Glasgow singing When the Boat Comes In.
Chucky North, won't be Bucky, have a bit of cracky till the boat comes in. Dance to the daddy, sing to the mummy, dance to the daddy, to the mummy, sing. Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy, thou shalt have a fishy when the boat comes in. Here's the mother humming like a canny woman. Yonder comes thy father drunk, he cannot stand. Dance to the daddy, sing to the mummy. Dance to the daddy, to the mummy, sing. Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy. Thou shalt have a hat when the boat comes in.
Thank you, Rory. OK, your turn now. Fred Macaulay, can you please accompany Wallsend-born Sting and the Police singing Roxanne?
Roxanne, you don't have to be lonely forever. into the night. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. Walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. 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 You know what? I think it sounded like Sarah Milligan.
Apparently the angel of the north just put its wings in its ears. Okay. And finally, Pippa Evans, can you please accompany Newcastle-born Cheryl Cole Fernandez Vicini singing Fight for This Love?
Here we go. Yeah. Too much of anything can make you sick. Even the good can be a curse. Makes it hard to know which road to go down. Knowing too much can get you hurt. Is it better? Is it worse? Are we sitting in reverse? It's just like we're going backwards. I know where I want this to go. Driving fast, but let's go slow. What I don't want to do is crash. No, just know that you're not in this thing alone. There's always a place in me that you can call home. Whenever you feel like we're growing apart, let's just go back to the start. Anything that's worth having is sure enough worth fighting for. Quitting's out of the question. When it gets tough, gotta fight some more. We gotta fight for this love. We gotta fight. I was Sarah Milligan too.
You did, you dipped into her, didn't you? Oh, well, I'll take that back. Well, the teams are going to do a spot of acting for us now in the round called Sound Charades. Yeah. This game is all about miming, the theatrical technique of suggesting action, character or emotions without words. In the Far East, mime is at the heart of Japanese no theatre. It's called no because in Japanese it's the answer to the question, do you like mime? In our version of the art form, team members are permitted to use their mouths. Rory and John, you're to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. For listeners at home, here's a mystery voice.
Donald, where's your trousers? Donald, where's your trousers?
So you'll be guessing this one, Pippa and Fred, and our audience may care to clap if they think that Pippa and Fred are getting warm, as it just goes quicker that way. Off you go, please, Rory and John.
Okay, so it's a song, and it's 4 words. And it goes like this. That's a horrible question, okay? I can't believe you asked me that. Let me tell you, I guarantee you one thing. I have the best pants in the world, okay? Beautiful pants. Folks come up to me, they say, thank you, Mr. President. I love your hair. You're very tall. Your daddy loved you, really. But most of all, you have the most beautiful pants in the world.
Sure, Mr. President, but the question was about their present locality.
Well, they're not in China, let me tell you. They wanted me to send them there. They said they'd never seen pants like that before. They were actually begging me to send them. But I said no.
Okay, sure, they're not in China, but where...
Who says they're not in China?
You did. You just said they were.
I can't believe you said that. Totally fake news. Totally fake. I have more pants in China than any other president in history.
Okay, but Mr. President, the question was...
What was the question?
Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. In the streets in my Celtic glow, all the lasses shout, "Oh, Donald with your trousers!" So we're getting claps. We must be close.
Well, you like a sing-song, don't you? Your turn, Pippa and Fred. Your title is now being exhibited on the laser display board, and here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Enchanted. Enchanted.
It's a film.
One word.
Would it help me if I had any idea what the tune you're singing to is?
The clue is there's no tune.
You're singing the letter N. Tunelessly.
Where are we singing it?
Chanting N. Enchanting!
Did you say enchanting or enchanted?
I absolutely definitely said whichever one is on the card.
Well, it's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. But first, I notice our postman bent double under the weight of a letter. It comes from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. And she writes, "Dear Jamie Oliver, I've been watching your new £1 Wonders TV programme sponsored by Waitrose. I decided to follow one of your Christmas recipes, so went to Waitrose with my pound and shopping list. Sadly, I went hungry that evening, as on arriving home, I discovered that I'd inadvertently left my Brussels sprout on the bus. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Trellis." So, on with the game, teams, and as we're in the Northeast, we'll be playing according to tune rules. Obviously, as a RADA-trained actor, I'll be speaking in the local vernacular. The rest of you just try your best. So, away, bonny lads and bonny lasses. You're in for a geet canny treat. In this version, St James's Park, Newcastle Castle and Gray's Monument are owl out of boons. But there's now rang with the Swing Bridge or Chinatown. Pippa, you can start, bonny lass, but divn't get in a fettle pet. I'll be purely belter.
I'm going to start Piccadilly Circus.
Piccadilly Circus. Great.
Okay, well, declare home at Elephant and Castle.
North Shields.
Oh, that's canny good like.
Oh, that's true. Would you settle for Kentish tune?
No, you can't do Kentish tune. No,
Okay, Acton tune.
you can't have Acton tune because we're in tune rules.
Oh, sorry.
Can't, yeah. Sorry about that, Rory.
Can he do China tune, though?
No, he can't. He can't do.
Can't do any tune?
No,
tune.
no, yeah. Don't gam proper Raj.
Pontyland.
Pontyland. Oh, yeah, that's yes.
I'm going to go to Cockfosters.
Okay, I see you. We'll go to Paddington with a hard stare.
Oh.
South Shields.
South Shields. All right.
Tooting Beck.
Tooting Beck.
Is that okay?
Getting there, yes. I'm clamming for me bait. He's giving me hackies. You'd think I was born here, wouldn't you?
I'm hopping on the swing bridge and I'm going round.
Oh.
Gang Canny. Gang Canny.
I will gang canny. Yes, I will cannily gang along to Colourcoats.
Oh, no, you can't do. You have to go again.
Oh,
Yeah.
was I not canny enough?
Dear's your telt.
Thank you. Shall I just sort of pin it on my... Okay. Well, how are we for Newcastle Castle.
Yeah, me ma said that's okay.
Jack, I took a wee wander about today and asked about 12, maybe 15 locals what a divant na meant. And all of them said they didn't know.
That's disappointing.
Anyway, back to the game.
Yeah.
I'm going for Park Lane.
Park Lane had a way and shite.
Can we stop and have a bowl of soup, Super Alan Shearer?
Gives a deek at that. Yes, you can have that. You can have that.
Yes, you can have that, and then it's on the tip of my tongue. Morning and crescent!
Well, it is very nearly the end of the show. There is just time to fit in a round called Song Stoppers. Due to current energy prices, many entertainment venues are facing cutbacks, and even in this theatre, staff are now obliged to record their usage of all electrical equipment. A quick glance at the Theatre Royal's logbook reveals that the defibrillator in the foyer was used as many as 40 times last week. One time for a suspected heart attack, and the rest to warm up the interval paninis. So, in this round, panellists from each team will take it in turn to sing the opening line to a series of well-known songs. It's the job of their teammate to answer each opening line in a manner likely to end the song altogether. At the piano, Colin Sell. Incidentally, Colin tells us he's recently spent an evening playing with the Pixies. In retrospect, he says he regrets eating those mushrooms. OK, off you go then, please. John and Rory.
It's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready.
4 to hear these options again.
A, you're adorable.
B, bugger off.
How many roads Mr. Man walked down before you call him a man?
It'd be quicker if you called him a taxi.
Pardon me, boy. Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? No, mate. It's a Chattanooga replacement bus service. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. That'll teach you to stand too close. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm here to talk with you again.
Darkness is experiencing an unusually high call volume at the moment. Please do hold your call. It's very important to Darkness. It's the night before Christmas and all through the house.
The parents were looking for batteries.
You gotta roll with it. Ooh, lovely. I thought it was just a soup on its own. One finger, one thumb, keep moving.
Have you done a prostate exam before?
Right, your turn now, Fred and Pippa. Can we have your first line medley, please?
Imagine me and you, I do.
Now just imagine you.
Now I'm the king of the swingers.
I think we'll go to a different B&B. I am 16, going on 17.
So too old to be Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend then.
The sirens are
screaming and the fires are howling way down in the valley tonight.
So just a typical night out in Merthyr Tydfil.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified.
But then Truss resigned. When I get older, losing my hair.
When did you write this, Fred?
In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came.
Well, that's Teenage Boys for you. If I were a rich man...
I'd buy Twitter and totally it.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the tin tomato soup of time confronts the sunflowers of serenity, and the overprivileged protester of perversity creates the motorway tailback of eternity, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the teams, Sven and myself, and our audience here in Newcastle, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
John Finnemore, Fred Macaulay and Pippa Evans were being given silly things to do by Jack Dee, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack Dee.
Hello, and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. We come to you from the historic Bath, the city known worldwide as the gateway to Swindon. In the centre of town stands the magnificent Bath Abbey, where visitors can view a memorial to Sir Isaac Pitman, who invented shorthand in 1858. Located in the North Choir aisle and inlaid with beautiful gold leaf, the plaque is a fitting epitaph to a life well lived. It reads, squiggle, 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 1897. Bath's other crowning glory is its assembly rooms, built in 1771, which became an entertainment hub for fashionable Georgian society. Appropriately, the assembly rooms were until recently home to Bath's Fashion Museum, boasting a world-class collection of historical and contemporary fashions. Interested tourists can see how people dressed during every decade from the 1600s right up to the 1970s. Tourists keen to see how people dressed in the 1980s should visit Taunton. The astronomer William Herschel lived in Bath, and it was here in 1781 that Herschel discovered the unfortunately named planet Uranus. After years of classroom teasing and ridicule, science teachers have asked for Uranus to be renamed to reflect today's kinder, more inclusive society. So from now on, it's to be called Uranus. The first ever stamp to be mailed was sent from Bath in 1840. The letter arrived in Gloucester 4 days later, a record that still stands to this day. Timeless national treasure Mary Berry was born and educated in Bath before leaving to perfect her cookery skills in Paris. It's believed her time in France prompted her love of baking. Apparently, young Mary had a eureka moment when she overheard Marie Antoinette declare, "Let them eat cake." Bath today is one of the most prosperous cities in the UK, and of its several districts, the area known as Widcombe is the most affluent, with an average property price of £1.2 million. In fact, so well off are the residents there that only last month the Widcombe branch of Wetherspoons closed and reopened as a bank. In 2016, an unexploded World War II bomb, the result of several raids by the Luftwaffe, was found just a metre beneath the playground at the Royal High Junior School in Lansdowne Road. Defusing the ordnance took longer than expected because when the police heard Bath bomb puts residents in danger, they inadvertently closed down the city's branch of Lush. However, the Luftwaffe aren't alone in coming here to bomb. Let's meet the teams. On my right, please welcome Pippa Evans and Tony Hawks. And on my left, Marcus Bigstock and Rory Bremner. And taking her place at the desk next to me to enjoy an evening of scoring, please welcome the ever-delightful Samantha. Well, we begin this week with a round called Missed Hits. The world of books is notoriously fickle, and publishers know there's very little difference between a smash hit bestseller and the latest Jeffrey Archer. Choosing a good title for your book can also mean the difference between success and failure. So with this in mind, teams, I'd like you to please suggest the names of books almost certainly doomed to fail. Rory, you can start.
Alice's Adventures in Sunderland.
Pippa.
Angela's Ashtray.
Marcus.
The Simon Sharma Sutra.
Tony.
The Sale of Two Titties.
The Little Ponce.
The Three Brexiteers.
The Replacement Bus Service Children.
Emily Bronte's Laddering Tights.
MILF on the Floss.
Miserable Les.
Here's Wally.
David Copperfield.
Maybe Dick.
A round island with a fridge magnet.
Prince Harry's book, Spare Us.
Time now for a musical round. As I ask the teams to sing one song to the tune of another. It's a complicated round which bears some explanation. Try to imagine a song's tune as a head cold and its accompanying words or lyrics as a mentholated decongestant lozenge. If one set of words or lyrics, the lozenge, are judged to be ineffective when combined with the head cold or tune, they can easily be replaced with an alternative brand of lozenge or different words. Incidentally, I was clearing out the bathroom cabinet the other day when I came upon the remains of a popular brand of cough lozenge. It was in poor shape and barely recognisable as a tune. Which reminds me, at the piano, Colin Sell. Yes, fans of Colin may be interested to learn that he's appearing in London's West End next month. Yeah, tickets are still available and can be picked up via the box office at Court 5, brackets noise abatement orders, Bow Street, Magistrates, London, West 1. OK, we'll start with you, Marcus. I'd like you to sing the words of There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly to the tune of Sweet Caroline.
There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old lady who swallowed a spider that wriggled and wiggled and jiggled inside her. She swallowed the spider too. Catch the fly, I don't know why. She swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly.
Thank you, Marcus Brickstock, and thank you, all of you, the audience, for keeping your spirits going while you're... Okay, you now, Rory Bremner, I'd like you to sing the words of Come Into the Garden Maud to the tune of Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Come into the garden, Maud, for the black bat night has flown. Come into the garden, Maud, I am here at the gate alone. I am here at the gate alone, and the woodbine spices are wafted abroad, and the musk of the rose is blown. Diddle little line, little line. For a breeze of morning moves, and the planet of love is on high, beginning to faint in the light she loves. On the bed of daffodil sky, to faint in the light of the sun she loves, to faint in his light and to die. Oh, come into the garden, Maud, for the black white red is flown. Come into the garden, Maud, I am here at the gate alone. I'm here at the gate alone. I'm here at the gate alone. Come into the garden, Maud, for the black bat night is flown. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Rory. Well, you lost interest in clapping along to that, didn't you? Don't start what you can't finish. Okay, Pippa Evans, it's your turn, and I'd like you to sing the words of the Teddy Bears Picnic to the tune of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah.
Who's been good is sure of a treat today.
Oh, you've got to be joking. And finally, Tony Hawks, I'd like you to sing the words of Horny by Moose T to the tune of the Can-Can.
You got me horny in the morning, and you know I tried to call you, but I can't find the telephone. I sent a message through the internet, but it rejected. I wrote a letter and I sent it with the post. The posting takes so long, so I've got to sing this song to let you know how I feel. What's the deal, babe? I can't wait for you. The things you make me do, my heart is ringing, so I'm singing. I'm horny, I'm horny, I'm horny, I'm horny. So horny, I'm horny, I'm horny, 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 horny. I'm so horny, horny, horny. I'm horny tonight, tonight, all night long. I'm horny, all night long. I'm horny, 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 all night long. I'm horny, horny, all night long. I'm horny, horny. The thing is, it's actually true. I am. It's true.
The next round is called Word for Word and is all about words. The West Country accent is justifiably famous worldwide and features many charming indigenous words, some still spoken in parts of Bristol today. For example, wasps are known as jaspers, plimsolls are called daps, and a potential husband is known as a cousin. So in this round, each team takes it in turn to exchange a series of words, while the opposing team should challenge if they detect a connection between any of these words. Okay, so I'd like you to start exchanging completely unconnected words, Pippa and Tony, and Rory and Marcus. Your job is to try to spot a connection, and if I uphold the challenge, I'll ask you to take over and so on. So off you go, please, Pippa and Tony.
Wensleydale.
Kaleidoscope.
Kryptonite.
Denizen.
Wish.
Stoked.
Pantry.
Caramel.
Pantry caramel, Rory?
Well, that's obvious, isn't it? You'll find caramel in the pantry.
I don't think so. No, I'd keep it in the fridge. Back to you, Pippa and Tony.
Wall.
Hemophiliac.
Desperation.
Ignite.
Finsbury Park.
Mornington Crescent.
Yeah, we're slipping in and out of time zones now. This is not even the right game. So back to you, Pippa and Tony.
Oh,
Okay.
us again.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yes, you again.
Dragonfly.
Ramifications.
Marks and Spencer.
You haven't written enough words down there.
Marcus has come in with a challenge.
Well, there's a connection between Marks and Spencer. They both run a shop.
Good point. I think you've won a bonus point there with that challenge, Marcus. So over to you, Marcus and Rory.
Glottal.
Oh, thank you. What a shame, just as it was getting fun, the gong has finished the game. Well, thank you, teams. Our next game is all about the world of cinema. The rise of social media has prompted concerns about plot spoilers, remarks or information which give away important plot elements of a film or drama, and which, if not monitored, can ruin the experience for others. Actors are particularly conscious about revealing spoilers to the shows that they're in, as I learned from an actor friend of mine shortly before he took to the stage as the murderous policeman in Agatha Christie's The Mousetrap. Shut up. Think of the money I saved you. So, in this round, teams, I'll read out some genuine but incomplete straplines to a series of famous films, and your job is to try to complete them. Okay. So the first cinema strapline is for you, Pippa. Can you complete it? It's from The Wild Bunch. Unchanged men in a changing land, out of step, out of place, and...
Still presenting Top Gear.
Desperately out of time. Marcus, this is from Braveheart. His passion captivated a queen. His courage inspired a nation. His...
Comments about Jews were a bit much.
was in fact his heart defied an empire.
Oh.
Tony, how about this one? It's from Predator. If it bleeds, we can...
Give you an appointment in early September.
In fact, if it bleeds, we can kill it. Rory, how about this? It's from Rosemary's Baby. Conceived in terror, born in fear.
Brought up in Swindon.
Pray for Rosemary's Baby. All right, another one for you, Pippa. It's a tagline from Jaws for you to complete. There is a creature alive today which has survived millions of years of evolution. Without change, without passion, without logic, a mindless eating machine. It will attack and devour anything. Try to imagine.
Greg Wallace.
Actually, try to imagine meeting the devil with Jaws. Marcus, this is from Jaws 2. I mean, it's from Jaws 2, not... This is also from Jaws. No. This is from Jaws 2. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water.
Severn Trent water filled it with turds.
Actually, one good bite deserves another. And here are some for any of you to have a go at. This is from Scarface. He was Tony Montana. The world will remember him by another name.
Ian.
Of course, that was Scarface. This is from the film Wait Until Dark. Audrey Hepburn as a blind woman playing a deadly game of...
Who can park nearest to the sea?
survival. How about this one? It's from Fight Club. How much can you know about yourself if you've never been in
The bath when you need a poo.
when you've never been in a fight? Oh. And finally, from the film Gandhi, his strategy was peace. His weapon was
Poking out of his doty.
Thank you, Tony. I think you've ruined that film for pretty much everyone who heard it. Thank you. His weapon was his humanity. Well, this next round's all about television. These days, ITV actively encourages commercial sponsorship of its programming, their only criteria being that the product should reflect the programme's key demographic. Indeed, only last week, ITV announced that their lunchtime ratings winner, Loose Women, is to be sponsored by a female incontinence product. ITV claim the sponsorship won't change either the cast or the editorial content of the show, but from now on, Loose Women will be called the Four Tenors. The people whose job it is to come up with the ideas for radio and TV shows can be remarkably lazy with their programme titles. So I'll ask the teams to share examples of programmes where the content has been contrived to suit what someone thought would make a clever title. Marcus, you can start.
Next on CBBC, a small bear sells off the 100-acre wood to a palm oil plantation. That's Pooh Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Pippa.
Good news for sports fans here on BBC One. Usain Bolt and Dwayne Chambers will be fully dressed and made up as Colleen Rooney and Rebecca Vardy as they compete over 100 metres. That's RuPaul's WAG race tonight at 9.
Tony.
On Channel 4 tonight, Anna Richardson hosts a team of Home Office civil servants who'll be stripping off their clothes and competing to see who's best at removing sensitive material from official documents. That's Naked Redaction at 10.
Rory.
Tonight, a Frozen Planet special, as we reveal the companies making millions exploiting the icy tundra. That's Cash in the Arctic. It's Sunday at
8. Next on Channel 4, Larry David teaches you how to deal with persistent erection syndrome by rubbing dill and parsley all over it. That's Herb Your Enthusiasm.
After the news, Prince Andrew tells us about the many friends he's made in America's most exclusive circles and in the Saudi arms trade. That's Embarrassing Buddies at 10:30.
Make sure you don't miss the extraordinary documentary series on Netflix featuring the legendary Joe Exotic and his eccentric attempt to introduce pickled cucumbers to Bangkok. That's Ty Gherkin. I'm not sorry.
Hello, I'm Kate Adie. Join me this morning as we create an icing sugar model of former Prime Minister Boris Johnson. That's from our own Boris Fondant. To the news.
Tonight's Channel 4 Cost of Living programme travels to Eastern Europe to investigate the effects of power cuts in Warsaw. That's Poldark. 10 p.m.
On Gold Later, the classic World War II sitcom set in Nazi-occupied France, where the French resistance and a cafe owner attempt to keep a branch of the Body Shop supplied with extracts from soothing medicinal plants. That's Aloe Aloe. Later on Gold.
A real treat for younger children on BritBox with the return of that much-loved character from the 1970s, the sentient colostomy pouch that lives in an antique shop. That's Bag Piss, now available.
Well, it's very nearly the end of the show. But there is just time to fit in a quick round of West Country Film Club. Samantha tells us she's just paid a visit to a local gentleman apple farmer who's recently bought an industrial apple press with a view to going into commercial drink production. She says she was delighted to assist him in squeezing the last drops of juice from his pippins and is confident he'll soon be very big in cider. Honestly, I think we should stop accepting jokes from Fiona Bruce, because I'm... Anyway, teams, in this round, I'd like you, please, to suggest titles of films likely to prove popular in the West Country. You can start this, Marcus.
Froom the Bell Tolls.
Pippa.
24-hour pasty people.
Rory.
Jesus Christ Supermare.
Tony.
Debbie Does Dawlish.
Goodwill Bumpkin.
Scone with the Wind.
So I Married an Axminster.
Fear and Loathing in Lyme Regis.
12 Angry Men Dips.
Ooh, our brother, where art thou?
Never Say Cheddar Again.
E.T., the Exeter Terrestrial.
Apocalypse Cow.
Bring me the Minehead of Alfredo Garcia.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the truculent teenager of time remains glued to the constant tablet of eternity, while the exasperated parents of posterity remind him who's paying the bloody bills, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the teams, Samantha, myself and our audience here in Bath, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Tony Hawk's, Pippa Evans, Rory Bramwell and Marcus Brigstock have been given silly things to do by Jack Dee, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith.
I'm sorry I haven't a clue. The antidote to panel games. At the piano, Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to a brand new series of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, in which you can hear all the old jokes but in a brand new order. There have been a few changes since we last met, so will you please welcome for the ladies, Willie Rushton and Tim Brooks. And for the gentlemen, Graham Garden and Barry Crown. At the piano we have the masked fingers of Colin Sell. And we're going to start, as always, with the first round, which, for the purposes of this programme, is called Round Number 1. The title is Good News, Bad News. One member of the panel who I'm about to nominate will start with some good news. The next person will give us the corresponding bad news. And then the next person will give us the good news. And then the person after that will give us the bad news. And this will go on until I press the buzzer, which will sound like this. Right. And we'll start with you, Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Good news. I went to a stag party last night.
Bad news. It was real stags.
Good news. One of them took me home.
Bad news, he turned out to be a bum steer.
Good news, he was really an old dear.
Bad news, very old and very dear.
Good news. The buck stops here.
1 point there
got
for
an applause,
Willie Rushton for waking up in the nick of time. And we'll start now with you, Willie, then.
Oh, thank you. Good news. I've just been signed up by Breakfast Television.
Bad news, I don't get up till lunchtime.
Good news, they say you can broadcast from bed.
Bad news with Michael Parkinson.
Good news, he's promised to bring a friend.
Bad news, it's Russell Harvey.
Good news, it'll be the first time I've felt hearty in the morning.
Bad news, I'll be feeling a little parky.
Okay.
It's a good cut. Good cut.
With the team's level pegging, we go over to you, Graham, to start with some good news.
Good news, the country's economic situation is improving.
Bad news, so Mrs. Thatcher's doing a U-turn.
Good news on the motorway.
Bad news, there's never a juggernaut when you want one.
Well, that puts Willie marginally in the lead, level pegging with the others. This is the point where I give teams advance warning of the late arrivals that they'll be doing later on in the programme. This week we'll be asking them, and you might well have guessed it, for late arrivals at the Royal Ball. Late arrivals at the Royal Ball.
Nothing disrespectful, please.
Right, well, now we're going to go on to a game which we played in all the, in the last few series that have gone before, but
You smooth
we haven't yet...
devil.
We were going to drop it from this series, but by popular request, which was made known to us even before we came to do this programme, we're going to put it in for this one programme only. It is that old childhood game that everybody remembers, Mornington Crescent. As this is a one-off, teams, we're going to bring one of the special rules into play, and that is that any vertical move not preceded by a diagonal incurs a penalty of one move, as long as it's correctly challenged. Teams busily writing that down.
It's the usual rotation, Humph, isn't it?
No.
Well,
No.
It's not the usual rotation.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
The usual rotation of these rules. It's not the usual for general, basic general, no.
Right.
Oh, great.
Right, we'll start with you, Graham Garden.
It's like boycott without his box, this. Totteridge.
What? Totteridge what?
Totteridge.
That's not very good.
He can do...
That's really dreadful.
He can do Totteridge.
Haven't played for a bit, have we?
No, he can do Totteridge, because he opens out
He's done
generally
it,
with
but
this.
it's also Mornington Crescent.
No, it's not, because
No, it's
you're
not.
not preceded by a diagonal. You can't do that yet.
Graham's right. It's your turn to play, Tim.
Barry will not be quite so petulant. Shall I go on? Super brat of Mornington Crescent. Warren Street.
Abbey Road. Mornington Crescent. Yes.
Not your turn.
Is it, well, I was challenging his... Because he goes before the diagonal. Goes before.
I was going to say Lower Regent Street, so that's got you, hasn't it?
No, that wouldn't. We went before anyway, so it's nullified.
No, I'm sorry, Graham.
We have a ruling on that.
It wasn't...
I think they're right.
Would it be clearer if we went in it?
It wasn't preceded by a correct diagonal. Willie Rushton.
Thank you. Abingdon Road.
Bank.
Queen Anne Street.
Seven Sisters Road. Oh, no. It's all right. Partner.
Victoria Street.
Camden Town. Camden Town. Has to be.
Lower Regent Street. Nearer home.
Always safe.
Birdcage Walk.
Willie, it's you to go.
I know, my partner here is writing something down.
We've never had conferring before.
Earl's
I'm
Court
sorry.
No,
Sorry.
that's enough conferring.
No conferring. I'm sorry.
Earl's Court Road, there it is. Take it or leave it.
Piccadilly. Lancaster Gate.
Park Lane.
Oh.
Hoisted on your own petard.
Yes, I did. King Street, Hammersmith.
Waterloo. Mornington Crescent.
Tim and Willie win that one.
We kept our nerve up, that was it.
Now, the reason I didn't penalise them for conferring is that you were having a certain amount of assistance from the front row of the audience, Barry. Right. Now, the next game is one called Misleading Advice. I'm going to ask the teams to do their good deed for the day and give them some misleading advice that they might give, or ask them for some misleading advice that they might give to a tourist. Rather along the lines of, let's take one that we had in the last series. You must try the open-air loos in Trafalgar Square. And we're going to start with you, Barry Cryer.
As a mark of respect in Westminster Abbey, trousers are not worn.
Good advice at any time. Willie Rushton.
On May Day, put bed sheets on your head and a pointed hat and ride through Brixton.
Right, Graham.
Yes, on Grand National Day, why not enjoy a picnic under the hedge at Beecher's Brook?
Tim?
Welcome to London. When visiting the Tower of London, don't forget to take a club for the traditional raven cull.
Have you got another one, Barry?
Yes, a pint of bitter is known in England colloquially as a pures. So go in a pub and shout to the barman, "Up yours!"
And remember, in this country, before leaving a railway compartment, it is considered polite to pass wind.
Okay, Tim? You got another one?
Yes, don't be afraid. Taxi drivers expect you to bargain with them.
Sudden spurt at the last moment there. Tim Brooke-Taylor puts his team in the lead. And we go on to the ad-lib poem, which is a favourite with all of you. I'm going to give someone, in this case it's going to be Barry Cryer, the first line of a poem, and he'll continue until I buzz, and then the next person continues with the poem and so on until I conclude that it's reached a fine artistic climax, and I'll press the buzzer and award the marks to whoever I think deserves them at that time. Probably shan't award any. You're going to have difficulty with this one, Barry, because I'm going to penalise you 10 points if you're too obvious. Your first line is, Michael Foot was in the garden chopping up hedgewood when...
Michael Foot was in the garden chopping up hedgewood when he looked over his fence and stood aghast, for there was his aunt, Dedgewood Ben. Maria, her Christian name, forsooth. Maria Dedgewood Ben.
Willie Rushton.
That's the worst thing I've ever been passed over in all my life ever. Well, he thought.
It's Rob Wilton.
He thought, if Dennis won't do it, then perhaps Reg would then. Alas, he didn't know a Reg. So he rang up dear old Dennis.
And said, "Good morning, Dennis." What am I supposed to be rhyming?
I know. Where are we?
Where are we?
You've got to rhyme with dear old Dennis.
Dear old Dennis. He rang him up. And Dennis said, "Oh, Mike, you are a menace." Mike.
Michael Foot.
Mike,
don't nod off. Don't nod off.
Stay with it. Stay with the plot.
Having to give him footnotes now.
I mean, I know, Miss
I have to
Mickey.
tell you, teams, that we're at the moment so far away from an artistic conclusion that my buzzer is rusting over.
So Dennis said, oh, Mike, you are something a bit of a menace. Well, Dennis then riposted Mr. Foot. It's about me auntie, who's always chasing men, you see.
Where are we?
At the drop of a lace-trimmed panty. And at that moment, as luck would have it, some men went rushing past.
One had a trumpet. He gave a fearsome blast.
It livened up proceedings, livened them up no end.
Good.
Pass swept the Welsh Guards Horse Brigade, one of whom was a close friend. Oh, Evan, he cried, how grand to see a chum as old as you. Jump off your horse. Now, go right inside. If you want it, use the loo. Said Evan. I forgot who Evan was talking to. Said Evan, my old chum, old pal, I'd like to now a blute.
Will do, said Michael. I know you have, even from a parachute. For Evan is a paratroop. And once dropped on North Wales.
Which is a very windy place and liable to gales. And once, while he was dropping through the windy, wild Welsh air, young Evan, he looked down and said, "You boys, I do declare, what do I see below my feet? I think it's Pontypridd."
Wellington Crescent.
However, he was quite wrong. It's the burial place of Lord Reith. But a woman looking up into the sky said, "My love, what is it coming down to me? It is Evan. It's above."
I'm awarding full marks to Tim Brooke Taylor, as it's the first time in 8 series that he's ever won a mark for the ad-lib poem. It's about time he started now. We're going to go on now with the blues teams, and at this time I'm going to give you each a topic, and in fact, also heighten the competitiveness of this round, I'm going to give you both the same subject. So we'll start with you, as you won the last round, Tim and Willie, your team. And I want you to sing the Social Democrat Blues.
I woke up this morning. Yeah, I did. I promise you I did. Roy Jenkins on the phone. I said, no thanks.
He said, "Come on, Mr. Washington. The SDP is not a crowd of wanks." I said, "Wing up, Tim Brooke Taylor."
My reply was wooed. I said, "Roy boy, I'm not enrolling in your ranks."
Okay, Barry and Graham, your turn for the same blues on the same subject.
I said nice of you to call, Shirley. I've enjoyed our little chat.
That's what I said, that's what I said. Maybe you can tell me, Shirley Kins, what is a social democrat?
She said someone who likes it in the middle.
And I said, I'll have a little piece of that.
Right. Barry and Graham, you get the most marks for that one. Well, it is just as well, because you're way behind at the moment. We're going on now to a game which is called Graham's Game, and the reason is that in this series, We're going to ask each member of the team to contribute a game and to, first of all, explain it. Graham.
Well, my game is called Pebble Mill. And it's based loosely on the well-known television program which says the title. One person in the team is an interviewer, the other person in the team is an interviewee. So they then conduct an interview, as on the television program Pebble Mill. The other team may interrupt if anything of the slightest, remotest interest is said by either of the people conducting the interview. And if they're interrupted over 3 times during the interview, they then have to listen to Kenny Ball playing Bad Penny Blues.
Right, I'll recap on that insofar as I understood it. The game's called Pebble Mill. One member of each team is the interviewer, and the other is a person to be nominated by me to be interviewed. And then the other team is challenged if they think they hear anything interesting in the course of the interview. So first of all, Tim Brooke Taylor is going to interview Willie Rushton as Marilyn Monroe.
Right.
Hello.
Hello. It says in my research here.
I love this funny studio with a garden outside.
Yes. We're very pleased with this.
It's like holiday in the foyer or lobby.
Yes, I'm sure it would be. Now,
A challenge from Graham Garden.
It was really rather interesting, the distinction between foyer and lobby there. I think they could enlarge on that with a great deal of interest to us.
They crossed out foyer on the idiot card and put lobby.
Carry on.
It wasn't as interesting as we thought.
Go ahead, Tim.
I was going to ask you, in fact, whether there was any difference between the lobby and the foyer, but I'm not going to because I have another question for you here, which I've been given to ask you. I haven't really done much research on you, so I'm afraid I can't.
Challenge from Barry.
It's terribly interesting that Bob is not wearing a bow tie for this interview. He appears to be wearing a red open-necked shirt. I find that absolutely gripping.
I think we can allow that one, yes.
Allow
It is
that.
faintly interesting. I was wondering the same thing myself. So we'll go over now to you, Barry, to do an interview. And you're going to interview Graham Garden. And Graham, you're going to impersonate Ludwig van Beethoven. Challenge from Tim Brooke Taylor.
I find it absolutely fascinating that Bob Langley has a beard and glasses.
Premature. You challenged too soon.
The old problem.
You've got a lot of friends in tonight, Tim?
Lud. I say Lud because we met earlier today and spent a few unfruitful hours talking before this interview. I'm very interested, Lud, that you're here in Birmingham. I wondered if you'd ever visited Birmingham at all before in any way. Pebble Mill or Hagley Road in particular, I thought. Been in...
Challenge from Tim
I think
Brooke
it's actually fascinating, quite clearly he's deaf. I mean,
Well, I'll allow that, but if only because it's the only way I can see that we can go on with the game. Right, Willie, you're the interviewer. And Tim, you representing now Neil Armstrong, the first man on the moon.
Neil.
Hi.
When you were very, very young, did it ever occur to you in your wildest moments that you'd grow up? When you found out that you were going to grow up...
Yeah.
And developed your lifetime interest in wire baskets in supermarkets. What was your mother as dull as you?
I think I would have to answer no there. On the other hand, I could answer yes.
Challenge from Graham Garden.
Well, we were fascinated that his mother might possibly not be quite so dull as he was.
Yes.
Looking forward to enlarging on that.
Wait till he meets his father.
Another challenge from...
We're riveted. We can't wait to meet his father.
I'm not going to meet his father, who's been dead many years.
We want to know why not.
I think we might put it to the audience. Do you think that was an interesting challenge? No. Right, well then...
He has got a lot of friends in town.
So it's over to you, Graham, now, to interview Barry Cryer. And Barry, you assume the role, please, of Winston Churchill. Challenge from Tim Brooke.
I didn't know Bob Langley was nearly bald.
On several occasions.
Once again, you jumped the gun. The game hasn't started yet.
Mr. Churchill, I can't help noticing that you are, in fact, wearing, as we've all come to expect, a sock. And a coincidence that strikes me immediately is that you are actually also wearing another sock.
Challenge.
We're all longing
Yet another challenge from Tim Brooke Taylor.
We're longing to know where he's wearing the sock.
In Pebble Mill, where do you think?
Never have so few socks been worn on so many legs. By so few.
I'm surprised that you are, in fact, wearing socks, because in your position I would have expected you to have a little man to do that sort of thing for you.
Anthony couldn't be with us tonight.
I see.
He's dead, you know.
I rather like this program.
Yes.
At what age did you decide that you wanted to smoke cigars?
Yes.
And was that about the same time?
That would be about the same time.
Because some people...
I was smoking them on the beaches. I was smoking them round the back.
That's very
of the
clever.
cotton wallet.
I think we surrender.
Well, that seems like a walkover for Barry Clark. And we come to the point with Barry and Graham leading by an enormous margin, to the point where I sit back and allow the teams to make their announcements for the late arrivals at the Royal Ball.
Oh, here comes Willie Hamilton. Oh, dear, he seems to have slipped and accidentally put his head under a falling axe.
The House brothers, Buck and Clarence, and their close friend, Madge Esty. Oh, what's all this here? Oh, it's Prince Charles. Now, Di Spencer, the well-known Welsh transvestite, followed by Princess Michael, the well-known Austrian transvestite.
Speaking of Di, Mr. and Mrs. Joint and their Cockney hermaphrodite son Di Joint. Also, Harry Stokrat. There's Coronation and Tara London. You're welcome from Australia, please. Captain Blood and his son Blue. and his good friend Earl Scott.
Oh, King Constantine's glass is empty. Fill the Greek.
And all the way from Spain, Mr. and Mrs. Dakala and their aristocratic daughter, Ping. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not her, that's an imposter. Over there is the true Ping Dakala. And from France, the family Donfille de Bleu de Loc, and their father, the Marquise Donfille de Bleu de Loc. Mr. and Mrs. Slist, and their discredited daughter, Honours Slist.
And a party from the Royal Shoemakers. I wish they wouldn't carry that banner, cobblers to the Queen.
In case I'm interrupted by Willie Rushton, let me hurriedly say that that's all we have time for this week.
It's a very late arrival, but it's only Barbara Cartland.
That's all we
Admiring
have.
those lovely equine pictures on the wall. Oh, those must be the Prince Andrew.
Well, that's a nice groan to end on. So that's all we have time for now, ladies and gentlemen. And from the two teams and myself, until next time, goodbye.
Barry Pryor, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke Taylor and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Geoffrey Perkins. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games.
the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the programme, of which it's been said that if all the good jokes were laid end to end, they would reach the end of my desk. Here, laid end to end, are the two teams, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton. And Graham Garden and Barry Cryer. This week we're going to start with the first game, which is the one that's called Good News, Bad News. And someone whom I'm about to nominate will start with some good news, and then, as you all know by now, the next person gives us the bad news, and so on and so on. And when I think they've reached a witty conclusion, I will press my buzzer. We're going to start now with Graham Garden. Will you give us some good news, please?
Yes, good news. I've just bought a metro.
Bad news, it's full of Frenchmen.
Good news, they're all stuffed in a boot.
Bad news, that's why they call it the hatchback of Notre Dame.
Right, Willie gets the marks that time, and we go on now with Tim. You start.
Good news, we're having Barbara Cartland for dinner.
Bad news is the main course.
Good news, I'm a vegetarian. Suddenly.
Bad news, she always was a bit of a nut.
Good news, we're having Margaret Thatcher for afters.
Bad news, I can't stand cabinet pudding.
Well done, Barry. It's you to start the next one.
Rupert Murdoch's taken over the BBC. Good news.
Oh, good news.
Better, yes.
Bad news, there'll be tits on Radio 3.
Good news, so what's new?
Bad news, there'll be bums on Radio 4.
Good news, so what's new?
Bad news, Jimmy Young will still be on Radio 2.
Good news, though, he will be topless.
Bad news, only from the eyebrows upwards.
Good news. Good news. Rupert's given Esther Ranson something to get her teeth into.
A camel.
No. Bad news, a glass of water.
Good news, Rupert Murdoch will also be putting on the 9 o'clock nudes.
Bad news, fronted by Patrick Moore.
Well, that means 2 points to Tim and Willie and only 1 to Barry Cryer. And we go on to the point where I give the teams advance warning of the late arrivals that they'll be introducing later on in the programme. And this week we'll be asking them for the late arrivals at the Hollywood Ball, teams. The Hollywood Ball.
Oh, good.
Right. Now, the next one is a thing called Censored Songs, the one that we've done before, and it's proved extremely popular from a great number of people who couldn't be here tonight. And in this one, I'm going to ask each of you to sing a song, and during the song, it'll be your task to censor, by means of a buzzer, any words that you consider may outrage public decency or frighten the horses. Now, this time, teams, I want you both to censor a medley of nursery rhymes. Censor a medley of nursery rhymes, and we'll start with you as you're in the lead. Tim Brooke-Taylor.
3 blind mice, see how they all ran after the farmer's wife, who cut off their with a carving. Whoever sees such a thing in your life as 3 mice.
Take it away, Tim.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to...
Tom, Tom the piper's son, a pig in a way did run. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He took them up to the top of the hill, and he took them down again. And when they went up, they went up, and when they went down, they went down. And when they were only halfway up, they went down, up and down.
Well, that medley gathered you no less than 13 marks. And we go over now for your medley, Barry and Graham.
Girls and boys come out to the moon doth shine as bright as day. Leave your supper and leave your sleep and your playfellows down the street. Pussycat, pussycat, where have you been? I've been up to London to look at the Queen. Pussycat, pussycat, what did you there? Under her chair. Yankee Doodle went to London riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his and called it macaroni. Goosey, goosey gander, where shall I wander? Upstairs, downstairs, in my lady's chamber. There I met an old man who wouldn't say his prayers. I took him by the and threw him down the stairs.
And I have to tell those of you listening at home that when Graham approached the words, "Look at the Queen," 4 beefeaters took a pace forward. But they weren't needed, luckily. That, Barry and Graham, scores you 13 marks.
Oh.
And puts you ahead. And we now go on to a round called Famous First Words. I'd like you to give us, team, some first words that might have been said by some famous people. And who wants to start? Barry, you want to start.
Member of the audience.
Tim does.
Oh.
Tim, you
okay.
want to start.
I'll assume that they're clever dicks, so their first words come at birth. And the first one is Mary Whitehouse, who says, "How disgusting, I shouldn't be allowed to see something like this at my age."
At a similar moment, Mrs. Thatcher screamed, "No U-turns!"
Magnus Magnuson cried, "I've started, so I'll finish."
Larry Grayson, on receiving his first doll, seems like a nice toy.
Orson Welles didn't speak until much later, until he had his first meal, when he said,
Probably the best strained prunes in the world.
Hercule Poirot said, "I know who did it."
And Eddie Waring said, I'm for the
Not a famous person, but a famous remark by more than one person. The triplets born to the wife of P.C. Reg Garbutt of Penge emerged saying, hello, hello, hello. Cyril Smith, go on then, nurse, pick me up.
At the end of that round, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this, but both teams have 13 marks. And we go on. We go on to that popular round, the ad-lib poem. I'm going to give someone the first line of a poem, and they're going to continue with it until I buzz, which will sound like that, and the next person will continue, and we go on from there until I believe that the poem has reached a fine and conclusive artistic end, and then I'll award 13 marks to whoever deserves it. And we're going to start with this line, and I'm going to ask you, Graham Garden, to pick up on, my love is like a red, red nose. She glistens in the dark.
My love is like a red, red nose. She glistens in the dark. Her ears light up and turn bright green. It really is a lark. Last night, as I escorted her back homewards to her abode,
I said, "What have you in your flat? A revolving commode?" She said, "How did you guess?" I had one made of pine.
she said, never mind. Let's go round together, you, my love of mine. And so we mounted the commode, and span and span and span, until the dawn crept o'er the trees. And there was a great big man. He said, "And who are you, my lad, upon my white commode?"
At which the ladder broke and he fell into the road. So my love and I continued spinning round and round.
We laughed with glee and kicked our heels and made a joyful sound. We paused for just a moment to consume a plate of mince, and then we both got on again and been going round together ever since.
Right, here's an appropriate round. This one is called Backwards, and it's the situation in which, before the programme, each of our panellists recorded a song. Now, out of consideration for our studio audience and those of you listening at home, we're now going to play the songs backwards. And members of the other team have to guess what it is. And the first one who says it's a song sung backwards will get docked 10 points. We're now going to start with Graham Garden. That was Graham's song, Backwards.
A well-known Swedish melody.
Bjorn Borg is one of them.
My old man said follow the van, and then reversed.
We're all
Colin Sell's being consulted.
Could you give us just one tiny little clue? What's it called?
It's called...
No.
It begins with F.
They all say
You're talking musically, or...
Yes.
I don't think you're going to get it, are you?
Begins with F and ends in Alling in Love.
Now, I don't think...
no, we're not going to get it.
I don't think you're going to get it. So, Graham, you'd better tell them what it is.
It's Falling in Love with Love.
Right, well, Graham and Barry, that puts you so far in the lead in this round, but we now have a song sung backwards by Tim Brooke Taylor.
Better that way around.
Snub me off it.
I enjoy being a girl.
Sorry, I should concentrate on the
programme.
That was Rolyat Ekob Mit singing.
Very badly.
Yeah, 1 mark for that.
Very
Can
badly.
you say what title it was?
If you knew Susie, she could tell us, but we don't.
We don't.
Any ideas,
It's a
Barry?
comic song, a music hall song, wasn't it?
No,
Oh.
but very close. It is a song.
That's where you misled us, you see.
What'll I do?
I don't know.
I think it's only fair that you should have a clue too. Tim, can you give them a small clue?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll play.
Anybody in the audience, any
Shall I
ideas?
play it to them the right way round?
We better hear it the right way round and see
And
what
we still won't know.
If I invite a boy some night, I'm frantic and happy. I just adore he's asking for more, but my heart belongs to Daddy. Yes, my heart belongs to Daddy, so I simply couldn't be back. Yes, my heart belongs to Daddy. Da 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 da.
We have
My
an
Yiddish
objection.
mama.
It's now time to hear Barry's backward song.
Squashy was the lesson of because Nina Fabs and his nose in every left in us for Shimmy Action and Walkable. Roxy Fabin on my ball class, and one little Fabin up.
I thought for a while it was a rear view of Waltzing Matilda. It warmed up later. I've been down.
Sounds very similar backwards. That's the clue.
Any old iron?
Someone in the audience knows what it is.
Well, tell us.
Yeah, let's open this one up for the audience. Lady over there. Oh, what a mouse! No, yeah. Oh, what a mouse.
You win
Can
the
we hear it?
tattoo voucher, madam.
We'll see if you're right, madam, in which case you'll leap into the lead.
What a mouth, what a mouth, what a note to sound. When the cold came, the short son came and he sold his house and he took it to the cellar, so he shot the lot.
right into his mouth, no joke. Now Jim poor soul's got a belly full of coal and he coughs up lumps of coke. Great lumps of coke.
Excellent. Okay, Willie Rushton, we're going to hear your song backwards
I
first.
think you'll enjoy this, Hump.
Hello, Roscoe. Hello, Roberts. What is that? Excuse me before you argue my fashion. It's small, you was in here. What is that? Excuse. What's that? Excuse.
Mercy's out of bed again.
That was not the soundtrack of a film on mating rhinoceroses. It was Willie Rushton's...
Did you know that rhinoceros horn is an aphrodisiac, Hum? The only trouble is it gives you a tendency to charge Land Rovers.
Yeah, I think that's worth a mark. Now then, Barry Graham, to keep that mark, you've got to guess that tune.
It's the dentist's anthem. I saw you last night and got that gold filling. Or I saw you last night and got that old feeling. It isn't that.
No. And you lose the mark for having to explain the joke.
Story of my life. Can we have a clue?
Well, I think we'll open this one up to the audience, not with the greatest amount of confidence.
Think if anybody at home might know.
They could ring up.
They can't, they're recorded.
Well, to find out if anybody either here or at home, let's hear it played forward.
Cigarette holder, which leads me over her shoulder. She takes me a cat that's sitting down.
Right, well, I think we'll pass that one to the audience. Does anybody know what that tune was? I told you a couple of weeks ago that we were going to each week to have a member of the team contribute a game, and this time it's Barry Cryer. So, Barry, will you give us the rules of your game, please?
The rules of the game are, in fact, that we have a bit of tape from some famous speech or utterance by some famous person, and it just stops. And we have to conclude it, or say the line that followed.
So, if I may interpret that, roughly speaking...
In English.
Teams, you're asked by Barry to provide the end line to some famous speeches that, as luck would have it, we do have here in the studio.
It's what happened next, isn't it? Is that what it
Indeed.
is?
It's what happened next. How true, how true.
The old
game, what happened next.
What happened next.
That's right.
Not his game at
and
all.
For the benefit of those of you hearing the speeches at home, with one exception, I'll identify the speaker for you, just so that you will know who it is. And Willie Rushton, you're going to do the first one, and I'd like you to conclude this speech by Mr. Harold Macmillan.
The wind of change is blowing through this continent. And whether we like it or not...
Oh, I never had it so bad.
Right, Willie? Barry, as this is your game, especially, we're not, and nobody needs to have this voice identified for you. This is for you to finish, Barry.
Ohne Blutopfer ist es uns gelungen, das große Reich des deutschen Volkes endlich aufzurichten.
Allemagne, un point. And it was Robert Maxwell, Humphrey identified the voice.
Okay. And if any of you at home didn't recognize that voice, send us a postcard. Here's a speech, Tim, for you to finish. It's by the late Hugh Gaitskell.
But there are some of us, I think many of us, who will not accept that this blow need be mortal, who will not believe that such an end is inevitable. There are some of us, Mr. Chairman, who will fight and fight and fight again.
Repetition.
Yes, I'll allow that.
Or is that the wrong game?
And we go back to Willie. And Willie, here's a speech for you to conclude by Mr. Nixon.
Eh bien, je suis...
Hold everything.
I know he was two-faced, but that's...
My mistake. Right, Graham, now here's a speech for you to conclude by General de Gaulle.
Eh bien, je suis le responsable suprême. C'est moi qui porte le destin du pays. Tous les soldats français doivent donc m'obéir. Et je crois qu'ils le feront, parce que je les connais, je les estime, je les aime.
And perhaps some sauté potatoes, a little...
Okay, it's back to you, Willie. Here's a speech for you to conclude now, and the speaker is Richard Nixon.
Oh.
One other thing I probably should tell you, because if I don't, they'll probably be saying this about me, too. We did get something, a gift, after the election. A man down in Texas heard Pat on the radio mention the fact that our two youngsters would like to have a dog. And believe it or not, the day before we left on this campaign trip, we got a message from the Union Station in Baltimore saying they had a package for us. We went down to get it. You know what it was?
A rabid Doberman Pinscher.
Okay, thank you, Willie. Now, Barry, here's another one for you, and this speech is prefaced by a cloud of pipe smoke. It's by Harold Wilson.
Tonight, we must face a new situation. First, what this means. From now on, the pound abroad is worth 14% or so less in terms of other currencies. That doesn't mean, of course, that the pound here in Britain, in your pocket or purse or in your bank, has been devalued.
It's when you take it out the trouble starts. The pound
that's
as
the
well.
wittiest one so far, I think, Barry.
Oh, silver tongue.
It's written into
There's
your rules, wasn't it?
There's 13 marks going here. See whether you can get them, Tim, with this speech here, which is once again by Richard Nixon.
For the fact that alleged improper actions took place within the White House or within my campaign organization, the easiest course would be for me to blame those to whom I delegated the responsibility.
And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
13-pointer.
Thank you, Tim. Now, that leaves you, Graham Garden, here, and a flash of teeth now, and a speech by Edward Heath.
Tonight, as the campaign draws to its close, there is just one choice which should be in all your minds, one decision for you all to make.
On BBC Two, another chance to see the two Ronnies, while here on One, the Magic Roundabout.
So, Tim and Willie, at the end of that game, lead Barry and Graham by 13 marks, and we go on to our next game, which is a game called Wobbling Bunnies. It's a familiar party game to most of you listening, and let me tell you... Oh, wait a minute. No, time's run out. We shan't have time for that one. So we'll go on to your late arrivals, and this is the point where I ask you to announce your late arrivals for the Hollywood Ball. Anybody want to
It's
start?
very helpful people who run a film library. They're called the Lent Movies, and their son, Silent Movies. I'm from Torquay, following on from silent movies. From Torquay, Mr. and Mrs. Ruinous, and their son, Will, known as Torquay's Will Ruinous.
Very good. Social comment in there somewhere. Very welcome, please. Mr. and Mrs. to the centre of the earth, and their daughter, Jenny, to the centre of the earth.
I'm from Sweden.
Oh, not him.
A helpful fellow, yes. Mr. and Mrs. He come home, and their son, Lars, he come home.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Bjorn Free.
My butler is here, Green, hence the film Huey Green is my valet.
Mr. Scope and his naughty mother. Cinema Scope.
Oh, good old Jimmy Cagney with two friends, Luke, Ma Top of the World, and Hugh Dirty Rat. Oh, it's time for the party piece. Frank Sinatra's going to sing a song, Fred Astaire's going to dance, and Christopher Lee's going to strangle a waiter.
Mr. and Mrs. Society, and, she's had too much to drink again, their daughter, the High Society. Oh, thank you.
Oh, could you pass that plate again, Sam? I want to pass it over to Mae West and her frog. Kermit and see me some. That was excellent, though. Really excellent. For me.
Well, I always like to end the show on a high spot, so carry on.
Oh, here's an interesting young lady, Hump. She was named after Laurence Olivier, Robert Newton, and John Travolta. Yes, it's the lovely Miss Lawrence Robert John. And her anti-climax.
With Rhoda to Morocco.
There's Elephant Man. She was born in a trunk, you know.
Till next week, goodbye from all of us.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke Taylor and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sells setting some of them to music. The programme produced by Geoffrey Perkins.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sells, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Thank you very much. Hello, and welcome to the show that really takes the lid off and lets a lot of nasty things out, including our two teams, Tim Brooke Taylor and Willie Rushton, and Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And we start with our version of Sounds Peculiar. I'm going to play in a few bizarre sound effects, and I want you to tell me what you think they are. I shall award marks. We've been inundated with a postcard from a man in Ramsgate after the first show who says that it's impossible for him to keep up with the excitement of the show if I don't give the marks, which I didn't, I'm afraid, last week, and I apologize. I shall keep them scrupulously this week. Teams. Oh. Right. Now, the first sound effect is coming up for you, Willie Rushton.
It's Tony Benn having a brain transplant. Or is it Keith Joseph Remembers?
You're getting close.
That's as close as I care to get.
Yes, well, you get a mark then.
Thank you.
Right. Graham Garden, here's your sound effect.
That's got to be page 3 of The Sun. Failing that, could it be... No, I won't ask the question, I'll tell you. That was Cyril Smith tying his shoelaces.
I think you can have 2 marks for that, Graham, just to put somebody in the lead.
One
Tim Brooke Taylor, here's your sound coming up.
That is quite clearly John McEnroe trying his new racket out on the head of the umpire.
First applause from the audience, so that has 3 marks.
What a memory you've got, Tim.
Barry Cryer, here's yours coming up.
Barbara Streisand with hay fever. Or the start of the Observer round the world oil rig race.
And a ripple of applause there, but only 1 mark. So that gives Willie and Tim 4 marks, and Barry and Graham 3 marks. How exciting. Now, this is the point where I give the teams advance warning of the late arrivals that they'll be announcing later on in the programme. And this week we'll be asking to do the late arrivals for the Criminals' Ball. Late arrivals for the Criminals' Ball. Now we have the game called Paranoia. And in this game the rules are rather complicated, so listen very carefully. Team A decides that there is something wrong with Team B, and Team B have to guess what is wrong with themselves by asking questions. Team A reply in a manner appropriate to Team B's affliction. And the aim is to make the members of Team B paranoid and to leave the studio twitching. Now, first of all, those who are afflicted are going to be Barry and Graham, so you have to interrogate Tim and Willie as to what is wrong with you. And incidentally, our studio audience here will be informed as to what is wrong with Barry and Graham, and here's a voice to tell you at home.
Graham and Barry are John McEnroe.
Okay, Barry and Graham, start interrogating, please.
What's wrong with us?
Well, you see, you've got to sort it out. I mean, we can't sort it out for
We're
you.
in a
really.
state of some confusion, are we? Schizophrenic?
In a strange way.
Well, you left me in two minds about that.
Well, I know you have your point of view, but I think you can, don't push it.
Is this a joint point of view or Barry's point of
No,
view?
really, another thing. There's only one of you.
There's only one of us.
thing after the event and something else during it.
There is only one of us.
We are one.
Well, that throws the scoring system out for a start.
Right. Graham and I are one. This is not a proposal.
Speak for yourself.
We
are one person.
Look, there's no point
suffering-
in getting upset about it now. Just cool, for your own sake, just cool down.
Short-tempered. Irritable.
What? Sure.
Thank you for that unsolicited applause.
Wimbledon.
You were appearing in Wimbledon.
We are John McEnroe. Yes.
Good heavens, you took ages on that one, didn't you? So we can only give you 8 marks for that.
Several.
Now,
New balls,
the sufferers are now Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke Taylor, who are going to ask Barry and Graham what's wrong with them. Meanwhile, our studio audience is being informed, and so will you be at home by The Voice.
Willie and Tim are paranoid.
Okay, well now, Willie and Tim, you have to interrogate Barry and Graham to see what's wrong with you. Start away.
Do we both suffer from this paranoia?
Yes.
I didn't hear the answer.
Stop while we're ahead.
Was the answer yes or no?
Yes.
Have we ever appeared on page 3 of the Sun?
Your secret is safe with us if you have.
We both
Think we're someone.
Siamese twins? No.
No.
We both think we're one person.
Let me remind you, your first question was, do we both suffer from this paranoia? And the audience applauded. And I only said that so that the chairman could get a bit of applause.
You demonstrate you were listening better than we were.
Are we both paranoid that we're playing paranoia?
Give him that, haven't we?
Oh, we better give him that, yes.
We give him that.
Yes, the answer is that you are paranoid. And you got that, if we discount all that fooling about afterwards, you got that in about 2 seconds. So I can give you 6 marks for that one. And we go on to the section of the program which is called opera, and this is the serious part. It's a musical round. I want you to sing a snatch of grand opera in turn from a selected passage accompanied by, of course, Colin Sell at the piano. And you're going to sing in duet. Tim and Willie, you're going to sing first, and your little bit of opera is set to the libretto of The Rules of Hunt the Thimble.
Right. In fact, this is a little-known version of Hunt the Thimble. It came out in the later century. It's called How Green You Are, and it's a singing variation of Hunt the Thimble. How
I'm
green
glad you
are.
told me.
Right. Maestro.
Hey, Art? I'm just tuning up, sorry.
Let's start.
Yes, how green you are.
Singing variation of Hunt the Thimble.
When the seeker comes in to look for the thimble.
When the seeker comes in to look for the thimble.
I just sang that.
I know.
Oh.
The children sing over and over again.
How green you are.
How green you are.
How green you are.
How green you are.
The volume of noise increasing.
Or decreasing as the seeker gets nearer to or moves away from the thimble. How green you are.
Well, the audience applauded for 25 seconds, which gains you 4 marks. Graham and Barry, you have to do the singing now.
Sounds fun.
Your libretto is the ticket for today's show.
Come to a show.
See the stars.
Come to a show.
See the stars. You can get a free ticket for many popular radio shows. Write to BBC, stick
ticket unit, broadcasting house, W1A for www. Enclosing a stamped addressed envelope. Many comedies, quizzes, panel games and musical programs are recorded with a studio audience. Most of them take place in the evenings. Some at lunchtime. Oh, eat
One more time.
Remember the Metropolitan Line players.
With that ovation, that puts Barry and Graham in the lead, and we move on to our next one. I'm going to ask you all to give me a few wise old sayings. It's as simple as that. I don't know whether to start with the wisest or the oldest. Barry Cryer.
Start with the oldest, yes. Wet change means warm barmaid. My mother always used to say that. We never knew what she meant. You want another one, or are we going round?
Well, you do you have another one?
There's no answer to that. A midget in a nudist camp is no man's friend.
Okay, Willie?
There's a certain truth in this which may eliminate me from the contest. A knee in the groin is worth 2 on the hassock.
Not eliminated, just suspended.
The watermelon has more seeds than the dead gerbil.
Graham.
There's a fairly great hat.
Oh, here's another one.
Sorry, never tell the weight of your hat to a Christian Scientist.
Graham.
Well, yes, I've collected these from all over the country. A real one I heard down in Cornwall was, if you can see the Scilly Isles, it's going to rain. If you can't see them, it's raining. It's a popular one in Oxfordshire, where I live, which is, horses lay, drink all day. Horses fight, drink all night. Horses roam, sod off home. And a gem from the northeast. You cannot get a word out of a haddock on a Saturday afternoon, and you're wasting your time the rest of the week as well.
Well, I've been getting them from all over the country, mainly from John Junkin, actually. One of them I like especially was, if it's red at night, Hendon's on fire. But if it's red in the morning, Hendon's still on fire and the firemen are out on strike. From Australia, actually, because I've actually combed the world for these, because it's spare no expense for this programme. Yeah. From Australia, a bird in the bush is fair bonza.
Combed the bush, too, have you?
Barry, do you have another one?
There's attention to
I
detail.
haven't combed the world. I brushed Willesden for this. My uncle Betty used to live in Willesden Lane, and he always used to say, and my God, I've never forgotten this, he used to say, you'll never see a vol au vent in a knacker's yard. And you know I never have.
Well, at the end of that round, Graham and Tim have 12, and Willie and Barry have 14. And now we're going to play sound charades. Using only the immense versatility of their voices, each team will in turn give us a charade of a play, film, book, or whatever. The other team will then have to guess what it is, or why they bothered to do it in the first place. And as usual, we have our hard-working computer in action for this number, which will tell the studio audience what the charade is about, and our voice is going to tell you at home. Tim and Willie are going to do the first charade, and here it is going up for the audience, and for you at home, the voice.
I am Curious Yellow.
Right. Now, Tim and Willie, I'm going to ask you to tell them whether it's a play, film, book, or whatever.
It's a film, and it's got 4 words. And we're going to do them all together. Hurrah, 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 what's all this then?
It's a fair cop, Gov. Oh, actually, when I say fair cop, I don't actually mean that.
Hurrah, 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 what's all this then?
Vaguely Nipponese, isn't it?
Mm.
Town like Alice, which has nothing to do with anything.
That's a town like Aris in Chinese.
Japanese law.
Policeman?
Not so much Japanese. I got
Chinese.
Ah.
Policeman.
Charlie Chan.
We've misled you here, really.
Chinese police.
Yeah,
it's a fair
arrest,
cop.
a Chinese arrest or arrest.
Yeah.
A recent film.
No.
No.
Very old.
Not so. But it lives on video, I think, in many disgusting homes.
The audience, any ideas?
In chalk. Oh, I Am Curious Yellow.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah, 10 marks for that, Graham. That was inspired. Now, Barry and Graham are going to do their charade, and Tim and Willie are going to guess it. Meanwhile, the audience here will be told what it is, and so will you at home.
Ordinary people.
Barry and Graham, will you tell them whether it's going to be a film, a book, or what?
Film.
A film.
2 words.
2 words.
2 words.
And we do it all at once.
Right. Hello, Reg.
How you going, Jeff?
Well, I'm all right. You?
Mustn't grumble, you know. No, stroll on.
Yeah. See you.
Cheers, Jeff.
See you, bud.
Is that it?
That's it.
That's
yes,
it.
That's
Oh,
it.
that was riveting.
Have you ever filmed the memoirs of Fred Mully?
He's Fred Murray in China, you know.
Fred Mully.
Let me just tell the audience that if the guessing team gets warm and near to it, you're allowed to encourage them with some applause.
Hysteria.
I say if they get near to it. Nobody has yet.
Is it 2 words?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought I'd get some applause on that.
It's still 2 words.
It's Reg and Jeff, mainly.
They were pretty boring, too, weren't they?
Yes.
Starbores.
I think these are going to be extremely ordinary people.
Yeah, I think I can give you 11 for that, Tim. 11. And now it's your turn to do a charade again. It's going up on the board for the audience here, and here it is for you at home, Tim and Willie's charade.
The Chinese detective.
Now, it's for you to act your charade, Tim and Willie. Will you tell them if it's a film, a book, or what?
It's a television series.
Ah.
And it's got 3 words, and we're going to do them all at once. And I shall start. Hello, hello. Hello. What's all this, then? I am a little curious about the colour of the lois.
Oh, it's a jaundice colour.
Would you say it was a buttercup?
Oh, buttercup, ha-ha, if you like.
Is that it?
Yellow Rolls Royce was a film, not a television series, wasn't it?
Does the word yellow appear in the title of this television programme?
No.
No.
Or more strictly, no, it doesn't at all.
No, it doesn't at all.
Right. Something yellow appears in the title.
If you're a racialist, yes.
Surely you're not so pedestrian as to be doing the Chinese detective.
I don't think pedestrian at all. I thought it was a very good series.
Chinese pedestrian.
Chinese pedestrian.
16 marks then for you, Graham. And it's going to be your turn to do the last of our charades here. So let's have our audience in here informed, and also you at home.
Superman 2.
So everybody knows Barry and Graham's charade, except, of course, Tim and Willie, who have to find out what it is. But they would like, first of all, to know if it's a play, a film, or a book, or a play, or a what.
Film, 2 words.
2 words.
Look, I'm sorry, but this phone box is already in use.
Superman 2.
Fools to ourselves.
And that gives you, Tim and Willie, 24 marks. And the situation is, at the moment, that both teams have amassed a formidable array of marks. And we go on to a round called limericks. I'm going to ask you to make up some limericks that are suitable for broadcasting. And so this is going to be a pretty short round. And I'll give you the first line of the limericks in turn, and you take 1 line each. And we'll start with you, Willie Rushton. Here's your first line. A young man from near Milton Keynes
was into some strange, kinky scenes.
Oh, dear.
He'd stand on his head.
Take a French loaf of bread.
I think we all know what that means.
Well, you all narrowly missed being disqualified entirely after that one, but I'll give you, Barry, a mark or two for finishing that one off. And it's going to be your turn to follow up this line. There was a droll fellow called Crier.
Who set his best trousers on fire.
As the flames reached his crack,
Which he didn't like much.
His voice grew higher and higher.
2 marks there for Tim for rounding that one off. Graham, it's your turn to follow up now. Your opening line. There was a young lady from Penge.
Penge?
There was a young lady from Penge who had a day out with some friends.
Friends, she was given some fluid.
By a randy old druid.
and no, she's a toast of Stonehenge.
Willie Rushton gets a couple of marks there. Isn't that boring? Everybody's getting the same number of marks. Right, and now, Tim, here's a particularly inspiring first line for you to follow up. A brilliant young chairman called Humph.
Ooh. Hump. Who was always surrounded by bump.
Kicked his legs in the air.
Ran a comb through his hair.
Which for him was a major triumph.
Wordsmith.
And that loses you 7 marks. Personal remarks. And it's level pegging. And now we reach the stage where I sit back, because I'm going to ask you all, teams, either in turn or all together, to announce your late arrivals for the Criminals' Ball. Anyone can start, anyone can finish.
International flavours, the ball this week. We have the Greek blues singer, Grivas Bodidley Harm.
and the Chinese detective. Our Salt. The deadly dip-off.
Mr. Welcome, please. Mr. and Mrs. Plifting. And their son, Shaw Plifting.
A military group coming in now, please. Will you welcome Majority Verdict, who demands corporal punishment for an offence against private property.
Good heavens, there's that famous con man and conjurer, Ali Bai. I wonder how much his wand's worth.
The band's arrived. Rob Berry with violins.
The singers will be Jemmy Craven, Kate Ambush and Killer Black. With his worm, Wood Scrubs. Oh, he's got some strange ways.
And all the way from Sweden, the Knee family, Lars Knee. And his daughter Betty Lars Knee. And his grandmother Grand Lars Knee.
Just joining the band, our pianist who does a lot of prison concerts, Colin Sell. With his girlfriend, Ida Entikit.
There's Dick Turpin with his friend from Golders Green, Oy Vey Robbery.
Oh, there's Ronnie B. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's left his friend, though, Whistler's mugger.
Mr. and Mrs. warn you that anything you may say will be taken down and used in evidence against you. And their son, Amos, warn you. Anything you may say. Mr. Sentence and his tiny mother, the mini-mum Sentence.
Not forgetting Mr. and Mrs. Ongat Wylite and their judicial son, Justice Ongat Wylite. When the lights are low.
Well, judge for yourself.
Before I close the show, Willie, can we hear from you once again?
No.
I think people at home might be getting worried.
No, not. I've gone home.
Well, this is the point in the programme.
Also from Golders Green, Mr. and Mrs. Itery Confinement and their son, Sol Itery Confinement. Thank you. Thank you, the Golders Green group.
Well, with Tim and Willie on the point of overtaking Graham and Barry, this is where, unfortunately, time has caught us up and we have to leave you now. So until next time, join us again. And goodbye from all of us.
Mary Cryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke Taylor and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sells setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Geoffrey Perkins.